Dividing with a table. What is division? Division is sharing equally. You're splitting up your total, which is called the dividend, into groups. Okay. So in this example right here, I started with 6 and I split them into groups of 2, 2, and 2. All right. So 6 divided into groups of 2, you're going to get a total of 3 groups. All right. We also know that division is the inverse operation of multiplication. That pretty much means they're opposite of each other, and that, if you flip it around, like they undo one another. 6 divided by 2 is 3, which means 3 times 2 is 6. Okay. So same thing we just looked at here. 6 divided into groups of 2 is 3, but if you look at that model down there at the bottom, you'll see 3 groups of 2 make 6. All right, so they're inverse operations. Mr. Barnes has 24 students in his class. For his next class assignment, he wants the class to work in groups of 3. If each group is going to need a poster, how many posters will Mr. Barnes need ready? All right, and so I got one group of 3 right here to model just 3, but we're going to use a table to solve this problem. All right, I already labeled it groups and students. So let's start off with one group. If he makes one group, that's going to be 3 students. We already know that. And I got my one group right here to show that. Now, I'm not going to keep modeling. We're going to use the table instead. Now, if we know one group has 3 students, how much would 2 groups be? Well, we know one group is 3, and then another 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 groups would be 6 students. Okay? And then 3 groups. How much is that? We start at 6, 7, 8, 9. That'd be 9 students. Okay, so if we had a group here, that'd be 3, another group here, that'd be 3, another group here, that'd be 3. That's 3, 6, 9 students. 4 groups would be 12 students. 5 groups, 15 students. All right, we need 24 students, so we keep going. 6 groups would be 18 students. 18, 19, 20, 21. So 7 groups will be 21 students. And then 21, 22, 23, 24. 8 groups would be 24 students. Boom, there we go. That's how many students we need, or that's how many students we have, I should say. And so it looks like Mr. Barnes is going to have 8 groups. 8 groups would make 24 students. And so since he's giving each group one poster, that means he's going to need 8 posters. And so we were able to use the table to solve this. Now you might be thinking, well, that one was easy. I already knew that. If you already knew, well, okay, we're going to have to do 24 divided by 3. We're taking 24 students and dividing them into groups of 3 to get something. Well, inverse operation, we can flip that around. Something times 3 is 24. You may have already known that 8 times 3 is 24. So that means 24 divided by 3 is 8. If you already knew that, more power to you. That's good. So let's pay attention to this next one where you might not know what the multiplication fact is already. The Ramirez family went to the store. Mrs. Ramirez wanted to give her 4 grandchildren money to buy something for themselves. If she has a total of $50, how much money can each grandchild spend? Okay. So I'm going to start off with my table. In this section is how many dollars she's going to give each grandchild. And then in this section, it's going to say how much she would need in order to do that. So for example, let's say she gave each one $1. That would be $4 in total because there's 4 grandchildren. 1 for the first grandchild, 1 for the second, 1 for the third, 1 for the fourth. She would need $4 for that. All right. So if she gave them each $2, she would need $8 in total. Okay, so in order to give each grandchild $2, she would need 8. We're going all the way to 50. Now, I don't feel like there's any sense in just keep on going 3 and then 4. We already know it's going to be way down there. So I'm going to propose that we skip a few numbers. And I know 4 times 10. Let's start there. 4 times 10 is 40. So if she gave $10 to each of her grandchildren, that would be $40. Okay, 10 for the first grandchild, 10 for the second, 10 for the third, and 10 for the fourth. That's $40 that she would need. You see how we didn't need all that other, we don't need to do 3, 4, 5, we just skipped. So $10 for each one, that's $40. So now we can continue on from here because now we're pretty close to 50. So $11 for each grandchild would be $44 because it's another $4. And then four more dollars, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. $12 for each grandchild would be $48. We're still not at 50 yet. Let's keep going. $13 for each grandchild, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. $13 she would need $52 in total to give 13 to each grandchild. Ooh, wait. She only has $50. She needs 52. This one is no bueno. This one's not going to work. She doesn't have $52, so she can't give each grandchild $13, which means we need to back it on up. She can give each of them $12 because she does have 48. She cannot give them $13. She doesn't have 50. She doesn't have a total of $52. Now you might be thinking, but what 48's not 50. You're right. She has $50, which is $2 more than the 48 she's going to give away to her grandchildren, which means she still has $2 left over. Go get you some candy, Grandma. You're good.